I made a video a while back about the, I don't know, maybe the detriment of having what I consider maybe a segregated society where we have such organizations as the United Negro College Fund or Black Entertainment Television or a number of other businesses and or organizations that cater strictly to people of based on their ethnicity. Now, and the only reason I'm even following up on this is because I had a very interesting and well thought out comment made by a YouTube viewer who brought up the fact that in everyday terminology, there always seems to be positives associated with white, while there always seems to be negatives when referred to black, i.e., and the examples she used were, white knight, pure as white snow. She didn't use that one. I made that one up. Whereas the negatives associated with black, such as black male, black knight, black plague, that type of thing. Now, I understand her point and all that, and I'm not ignorant enough to think that back in the day when those phrases were first used, that there might have been some racial overtone with that. I would hope that in our daily usage of words and wordage these days that we don't have that same thought pattern. I would almost be sure that we don't, but I guess I'm not ignorant enough to think that maybe that isn't still the case. Having said all that, I think that my comments were directed more at people and organizations of people as opposed to words and terminologies. I believe that we as a society are already too segregated. Anybody that has followed the teachings of Martin Luther King, and I don't pretend to be in any way, shape, or form an expert on his writings and his teachings, but it would seem to me that the message that Dr. King put out there is that all races as one, as opposed to separate but equal. I don't think that he ever envisioned that while we have made great strides as a society when it comes to race relations, we are still a very segregated society. And while organizations such as, again, let's say the NAACP or again the United Negro College Fund, I'm sure that by no means are they racist organizations, but they are organizations indeed directed at one specific group. And until we no longer have organizations aimed at a particular group, and I'm just using those two as examples. I mean, there are organizations that are aimed at other minority groups too. It seems like the only group of people that doesn't have any real organization would be white people, other than the Ku Klux Klan, and we all know, any rational thinking individual knows how shunned that particular group is, and as well they should be. I just think that until we as a society concentrate on the progression and the advancement of all races, we will continue to live in a very segregated society, and I don't think that that serves any purpose to the advancement of the American society. That's all I have on that. This is John Shannon, the Redneck Cabbie. Adios.